Boom, what a shot. No chance for poor Anthony Stolars. The bench explodes. Vernasty is pumped right up. You can see nice teeth. Do you floss? Owen says that Gabe Vilardi is going to score a huge goal against you someday as revenge for refusing to acquire him so many times. Well, Gabe Vilardi doesn't even have a contract right now. I'm not worried about him. Let's get into the postseason. Gabe Vilardi. Pfft. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the postseason here on GM Week with your Shanghai Dragons. At the tail end of the last episode, which was the start of April, we really struggled. We basically limped our way into the postseason, 3-7 in our last 10. I don't know what it was. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe the boys ran out of gas a little bit here. They've been dominating for the entire year. They decided to take their foot off the pedal a little bit, and then we ended off 3-7, but we did hit the 50 win mark in game number 82. Now, we are up against the Quebec Cyclones, obviously Svechnikov, but I'm not worried about it because the Ilya Kovalchuk Shane Wright experiment has gone amazing. Ilya Kovalchuk hoping he can bring some playoff veteran leadership to this team. He is almost a point-a-game player in his entire career in the postseason, so he did end up going to the dance in 11-12 with the New Jersey Devils. Obviously right there, 23 games played, 19 points. He had 12 points in 11 games a couple years ago with the Nevada Bulls, but hasn't played a ton in the postseason in the xTech Hockey League, but he's back and he's looking for a deep run. He wants that Stanley Cup ring at the ripe old age of 40. Now there's a lot of comments about what we're going to do with Klim Kostin and Shane Wright. We're going to save those for the next video or the video after that, depending on how this postseason goes, but we got a couple comments talk about Klim Kostin. Lee, he says, change Klim Kostin back to a power forward. When you changed his player type, that's when the production took a hit. And I'm not sure if I don't know if you maybe missed it in the video or if I maybe didn't even show it. I probably didn't show it, but I have brought him back to a power forward. He's been a power forward for basically ever. I think I changed him for a little while, unless he was a playmaker to begin with, because he said change him back to a power forward. I'm pretty sure I moved him back already, unless he was a playmaker at the start, but I'm going to keep it the way it is right now. Shane Wright has grown into an 84. It does unfortunately make this a -1. For the postseason though, it might not matter. If I really want to stack the first line, we might do this. Go Kovalchuk, Wright, and Pox. Oh baby. But we're going to leave it the way it is for right now. WPS Charger says, xTech, you have seriously fallen in love with Klim Kostin. Something's gotta go. And then Sam, he follows up. He says, Klim Kostin never gets better than an 84, and in a few years, that's an overpaid third liner. Damn, right in the feels. Oh man. Now, yes, it's true. Klim Kostin's my guy. After the 43 goal year, I started throwing out the L word. I thought maybe he's going to be the future captain of the squad, but it hasn't really panned out. But there is people in the comments still telling me that if you hang on to Klim Kostin, he's going to be a good second line center, maybe even a third line center. The guy's still pretty good. He's a plus 23. He averages 60 points a year. If that can be on our second line, I'm happy. Obviously not good enough for our first line, but I'm going to leave it right now. We'll worry about all this Klim Kostin second line center, what's going to happen with what in the offseason. We got the playoffs to worry about. But one more thing before we get into the postseason. There's a lot of people saying you shouldn't be playing Brandt Clarke with Julius Honka. They're both offensive, and Brandt Clarke is kind of struggling in that regard. But Echo Kamikaze, he says you should put Logan Stanley on the first. I know it's going to feel weird, but he's a defensive defenseman and Honka is an offensive defenseman. Clarke will never be at his peak if he stays in the shadow of Honka. I see what you're saying. I agree. So let's maybe try something like this. It's not beautiful, but it kind of works, I guess. It really decimates our line chemistry, unfortunately. Oh boy, this is not good. It might have to do something like this. We'll go Clarke and Fitzgerald. Sorry, they're both not offensive defensemen. Clarke's a two-way D. I don't know if you guys realize that, but I see what you're saying. Let's spread it out a little bit. I might change it back if we start to struggle, but I'm excited. Let's hop into the postseason. Enough talking, let's go. All right, the $5,000 man, Evgeny Svechnikov, and the Quebec Cyclones. They got Alexis Lafreniere, 89 overall, Vasilinen. Yeah, they're good. They're a good hockey team, that's for sure. Svechnikov, the guy who just signed for $5,000 extra, a little bit of sprinkles on top of your ice cream. I get it. I see you. Defensively, they're a little bit weak, and then between the pipes, who do they have? Obviously, 93 overall, Scott Foster. So they have outstanding goaltending, a really, really good top six, a pretty good supporting cast as well. I mean, 76 all on the fourth line, 76, 80, 79. Like, they're a good team. We can't take these guys lightly. I have a feeling that Kovalchuk is going to stick it to Svechnikov. So let's go here. Let's start game number 1. We have home ice advantage, something we didn't have in the postseason last year. 50, 22, and 10 up against the 41, 34, and 7 Quebec Cyclones. Now, I want to preface this. I don't want to do the xTech jinx here, but I want to say that if we get past the second round, I'm going to stop the video then, and then tomorrow, since it's GM week, we got to spread it out a little bit. I think it's going to be a very special playoff run. We'll do rounds 3 and hopefully the Stanley Cup final. Just so if you see a short video, that doesn't necessarily mean we got kicked out of the playoffs. Now that I've just jinxed the whole entire thing, let's get this thing started. Game number 1 at the Dragon's Den. Here we go, the year 5 playoffs, baby. Let's go. Period number 1. Started off strong, and Lawrence, there you go, and then Alexis Lafreniere. All right, their big guns are coming out. We have 2 franchise goalies between the pipes. This one could be a really low scoring series, or it could get wild pretty quick. Period number 2. Okay, 3-0. Christian Vasilinen, big Finnish power forward on the first line. He gets 2 in the second. Come on, baby. There you go, Felix Pox. Things you love to see. Putting the team on his back. His back hurts. It doesn't matter. He gets a goal. 10 minutes left. Find it deep in your soul. Klim Kostin. Come on, baby. Come on. Ilya Kovalchuk. Are we going to drop game number 1 against Quebec? No way. Come on. A minute left. And unfortunately, Felix Pox gets 1, but it was too little too late. We end up losing in game number 1. Okay, it's all good. Don't panic. Don't panic. Move on to game number 2. We're going to keep the lineup the same. Lawrence had a big night, a goal and a helper. Let's go here. Started off strong. Who's getting spring rolls? The whole crowd wants it. Everyone wants it. Let's go. First period, and it's 2-0. Cole Linden, JFK, former line mates. The president, JFK. There's been a guy commenting we should call JFK a president for a long time, so there's your recognition, buddy. The president, JFK. Let's have a strong second period, build on the first. Oh my god, we do the exact opposite. Christian Vasilinen and Nick Baptiste. All right, Kovalchuk, it's your time to shine, buddy. Here we go. It's your time to shine. Step it up. Here we are, power play. This is prime time. I got Covey on the point, and they score right after our power play. First line center. Oh, man. Okay, come on here, guys. Here we go. Rev your engines. Let's go. Come on. Oh, my God. Again, we lose 3-2. Okay, dropping the first 2 games at home. Hashtag not ideal. And that is a AHL player. Thank God. So 2 straight L's. Okay, not ideal. Definitely not an ideal way to start this. Here at the Cyclone Center in game number 3. Dig deep. You guys are better than this. Let's go. Enough screwing around. Period number 1. And it's 1-0. Felix Pox. There you go. Period number 2. Okay, 3-1. We're in the driver's seat. Cole Lind and Felix Pox. Mikanov, he goes ahead and breaks the shutout. We're being outshot, which has been the story for the past couple of games here. Come on here. Hold it down. Hold it down. Still waiting on Shane Wright and Kovalchuk to step it up, but we do have a nice comfortable lead here. James Vagetti's going to do the rest because Vernasty. There you go. And Korshkov 5-1. There you go. That's the kind of game we should be having. We can beat these guys. We can totally do it. Back in it now. The series is 2-1. I was pretty close to making a line change, and Alexander True has been injured with a neck strain. Okay, so he's done for a little bit. I guess I am going to make a line change. Who are we going to call up? Let's go ahead and call up Keegan Kolsar. We had him last year. He's making a bunch of money down there in the American Hockey League. I didn't even see how long he was out for, but let's go ahead and chuck him on the fourth line. Keegan Kolsar, welcome back to the show, big guy. Now, if we have another crappy game, I might stack the first line with Wright and Kovalchuk and then move Kostin and Vernasty down. That's going to be my fail-safe plan. If we really start struggling here, we really need a win in game number 4. I'm not super opposed to stacking the first line, but Kovalchuk and Shane Wright have got to get going here. Felix Pox, he's doing it all as per usual. Come on, boys. Play for Felix. Play for James. I'm looking at you, Shane Wright, a young kid. We need your talent here. Let's go. Kovalchuk, it's time to go, buddy. Get the Russian gas out. I don't care how you do it. Give some to Shane Wright. Let's go. First period. And it's 3-1, baby. Julius Honka, Captain Honka, Felix Pox, and Ryan McInnes, fourth liner. And then that guy, first line center, once again scoring for them. We have a good cushion here. It's early. There's lots of hockey left. Don't get too comfortable. Keep on the pedal to the metal. Second period, we allow one. Christian Vassalainen. That guy's been a pain in my ass. We're being outshot once again for the 4th straight game. I think every single game we've been outshot, but we have the 1-goal lead here. We haven't had a shot in what seems like forever. There you go. Finally up to 18. A very narrow lead here, 3-2 with 3 minutes left, and Cole freaking Lind. I literally just felt a weight drop off my shoulders there. We tied up the series. They got 2 in our home barn. We got 2 in theirs. Hopefully no injuries. All right, we're good. It looks like True is going to be out for a little bit longer. I didn't even see how long it was. It was a neck strain, so it might not be forever. I mean, I hope it's not forever. I assume he's going to come back at some point. But game number 5, there's already been a couple of sweeps. You can see the Yukon Icemen sweep the Red Deer Icehawks. The President's Trophy winners get swept by the Yukon Icemen. Unbelievable. All right, let's see if we can think about moving into the second round here. Back at the Dragon's Den, we can really put a stranglehold on the series here. This is the most important game of the entire series. Let's go. Kovalchuk, Shane Wright, wake up. Let's go. Period number 1, and it's 4-0. What a first period. Cole Lind has been on fire, and they started Anthony Stolars. Oh, did Scott Foster get hurt? Oh my God, if Scott Foster got hurt, this could be game over for them. Jansen Harkins, attaboy. Pox, Lind, and Harkins. Unbelievable. Keep it up here, guys. Period number 2. Oh my God, 7-0. Okay, their goalie definitely got hurt. Kostin, Pox, and Cole Lind with a hat trick. 7-0. Take that, Quebec. See you later. Oh my God. But 7 goals, and Shane Wright and Ilya Kovalchuk have not got on the score sheet. Maybe they got some assists, but no Genos. I'm not going to worry too much about individual performance because we have a 7-0 lead, and we are winning games. And of course, the shutout gets broken. Zaho, he breaks it, but then Ilya Kovalchuk, he says, fine, coach, I'll get on the score sheet. There you go. 55 seconds left, and we explode for 8 goals. Yeah, how you doing, Quebec? Cole Lind with a nice little hat trick, things you love to see. All right, how about 8 goals scored, and what was Shane Wright? Okay, he had 3 helpers, actually. It wasn't even a star, which was interesting, but Shane Wright, what a guy. There you go. All right, as long as he's dishing the puck, I'm happy. I'm hoping that Ilya Kovalchuk can start sniping him here, but we've won 3 straight. We are definitely in the driver's seat here after winning 8-1. Oh, that one's going to hurt for a while. Looks like Alexander True is good to go April 28th. What I'm worried about here is oh my God, an MCL sprain. Oh my God, they're toast. Let's just put these poor guys out of their misery. Let's do it. They're rolling with a backup goalie. I think he's got a 75 overall, and I assume the other guy is going to be like 60 overall. Let's just go ahead. These guys need to be put out of their misery. Let's just end their suffering. Period number 1, and it's 1-1. Alexis Lafreniere and Vernasty. Period number 2. Okay, 2-2. Zaho and Kovalchuk. All right. Come on, boys. You got a backup goalie here. You just scored 8 goals on him. You should be able to squeak this victory out here. Power play, it's a long one. Oh my God, we kill it off. Are we going to go into overtime here? Oh my God, this is going to go down to the wire, isn't it? All right, let's go into overtime against the Quebec Cyclone. I don't think I've shown their jerseys, actually. They're kind of fire, not gonna lie to you. Have a look at those ones. They're pretty nice. I like those. It's a good look. All right, here we go. We're in an arena where we've won twice already. Klim Kostin's looking to end this thing right away. A lot of red on the ice. Oh my God, what a shot. We end it right away, and we are off to the second round. Was that Clarence for Nasty with the wood stick? Oh my God, what a bomb. That guy wasted no time. Stepped into that one, and we're off to round number 2. That one took, what, like 7 seconds? Oh my God. Who's got that crazy hair? What the hell's going on? Captain Honka shaking hands. I think that's for Nasty, actually, with the wild hair. Number 17. No, that's Felix Fox. What a handsome guy. Oh my goodness. What a shot. Vernasty with 2 goals in Game 6 and Julius Honka with 3 helpers of his own. Oh man, look at this. He winds up. Boom. What a cannon. Can't believe that wood twig didn't explode into a million pieces. He basically gets 2 guys in deep, and then the defenseman is a little bit lagging behind. What a shot. Oh, man. Someone frame this. I want this in my kitchen. I can look at it every day. Boom. What a shot. No chance for poor Anthony Stolars. The bench explodes. Vernasty is pumped right up. You can see. Nice teeth. Do you floss the face when you're going to the second round? My reaction when my girlfriend orders pizza. Well, that was pretty awesome. We're off to round number 2, and look who it is, the Prague Knights. We'll do a couple things here before we hop into round number 2, have a look at the playoff tree, have a look at our scoring, and we're going up against Prague in round number 2. So it looks like they swept the Swamp Rabbits. I was right. I said it's a pretty good chance they're going to beat the Swamp Rabbits, and they did exactly that, 4-0. A matchup I like on the Western Conference side is going to be Austin Pope and Ty Ronning going at it, so that's going to be pretty cool. I know the Prague Knights are a very good team. We can't take them lightly. We'll have a look at their roster. Now remember, they're going to be without Taylor Radish, which is pretty awesome for us. So Felix Pox, 9 points in 6 games. Cole Lind, how you doing, buddy? 7 points in 6 games, 6 goals. He had a Game 4 hat trick. Clarence Vernasty with the series winning goal. Unbelievable. Julius Honka, we got Harkins, Shane Wright with 6 apples. That's fine. I'm going to stop ragging on him. He's had an assist per game, basically. I'm happy with that. Fitzy, he's got 4 apples. Everyone's doing good. I'm happy. I'm not going to change a thing. I'd like Brent Clark to start producing, but hey, if I am going to nitpick, it's going to be that. It's a pretty small thing to talk about, but here we go. Moving into round number 2, let's have a look at the Prague Knights. So the first thing you can see right away is they're missing their first line right winger. He's sitting in free agency. He's a restricted free agent. He wants $10 million. Taylor Radish, he's putting the team in a tough spot. He didn't play for the whole year, sat out the entire year. Michael Rasmussen, Lucas Raymond, they got basically the exact same team that we saw last time. Alexander Koltsov, this guy's an absolute beast. And the rest looks about the same. Their defense looks about the same as well. And then between the pipes, again, it's nothing super special, so we really got to watch out for them offensively. Obviously, we know how good Michael Rasmussen is from the last postseason. Obviously, we know how good Michael Rasmussen is. He basically ate us alive in last year's postseason. As you can see, a little recap, we ended up beating Berlin last year and then moving on to Prague in round number 2, where we eventually lost in 7 games. I really thought we were going to beat them. We had an overtime opportunity in Game 6, and then we just completely shit the bed in game number 7. So we're looking for a different story here going into round number 2 of year number 5. Let's go. 2 pretty evenly matched teams. I'd say we have better defense and goaltending, but if they had Taylor Radish, I might argue they would have the best offense, but Taylor Radish is sitting at home. He's not even at the press box. They don't even want him here. They got some bad vibes going on there in Prague. Hashtag can't relate. Let's go, boys. We have all the momentum in the world. Here we go. Period number 1. And it's 2-0 for them. Okay. Whistle and Nielsen. All right. Not a great start. It's all good. Lots of hockey left. Period number 2. Okay. 5-2. Pox and Keegan Kolsar. Nice to see Kolsar get on the score sheet. Mackenzie Whistle gets his second of the night. Koltsov and Lucas Raymond. Okay. All right, we're not having the greatest of nights here. It's only game number 1. I mean, there is lots of hockey left. Felix Pox is kind of known for his last-minute heroics. 3 goals down with 5 minutes left. I think we can all but kiss game number 1 goodbye. We're moving on. Burn the tape. It's all good. For some reason, we haven't been very good in front of our home fans. Now, I know Keegan Kolsar just scored a goal, but I'm going to go ahead and put True back in here. I like True. He was clutch last year in the postseason. Welcome back. Hopefully your next strain is all good. Game number 2. Come on, boys. You can do this here. Period by period. Don't worry about the entire game. Take it shift by shift. Let's slow things down here. Cole Lind, I'd love to see another goal. You're hot. Let's keep it going. Period numero uno. And it's 1-0. Ryan McInnes. All right. 4th liner, baby. Period number 2. Win the second. And we do the exact opposite. Pylon or Pelon, however you pronounce your stupid name. And then Quebec Nordiques legend Lucas Raymond gets 2. Oh my god. But Vernasty, he comes right back. All right, come on here. Only down by 1 with 9 minutes left. Tons of hockey left. Tons of hockey. Shift by shift. Be a great time for Felix Pox to score his first, but Lucas Raymond completes the hat trick. And just like that, looks like... Oh, wait, Felix Pox. All right, maybe you could have scored that a couple minutes ago. That would have been awesome. 1 minute left. Pull the goalie. Alexander True score a goal. No. Another loss. I'm feeling okay, though, because we've been in this position before. I don't think we can afford to hang out any longer with these lines. Let's put Shane Wright and Kovalchuk on the first line with Felix Pox. It actually gives it a +1 now, which is cool, where it didn't before, which I'm not quite sure why, but we're going to do that. I'm not punishing Vernasty by putting him on the second line, but we need goals, and we need goals bad. We're here at the Kingdom in game number 3. It's basically do or die here. If you go down 3-0 here to the Prague Knights, it is not going to look good. Let's go. Period number 1, and it's 1-0 for them. A short-handed goal from the Pylon. All right, period number 2. 2-1, baby. Vernasty and Fitzy. Vernasty doesn't care where he plays, and Fitzy, he knows he's got a couple Norrises ready to go in his back pocket. He scores a big goal, putting us up by 1, going into the third. Again, shift by shift, and Logan Stanley, the big 6'7" giant, scores a short-handed goal, and we have a commanding 3-1 lead with 10 minutes left. What a way to get your first ever postseason goal. A short-handed one. What a guy. There you go. The big 6'7" giant. He scores a goal in the Kingdom. So does Philstrom. That's his first ever postseason goal as well. Things you love to see. That's how you bounce back. Hopefully no injuries. All right, we're good to go. Game number 4. For some reason, we suck at home and we're really good on the road. Let's continue being hot on the road. Again, shift by shift. Let's just play it slow. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Starting off on the power play, it'd be beautiful to get a power play goal right now. It would be beautiful. Period number 1. 5-on-3 and 6 goals in the first period. Okay. Cole Lind gets 2, a shorty and a power play goal, followed by Felix Pox and JFK, Bergman and Oscar Gormley. Okay, so this could get wild here. 13 shots apiece, only 26 shots on the night, but we've got 6 goals. A goalie's worst nightmare here. Period number 2. Oh my god, we allow 3 in the second, and we're going into the third down by 1. Lucas Raymond with 2 and Oscar Gormley. Oh my goodness. It's all good. It's okay. Just take deep breaths. Shift by shift, don't worry, lots of hockey left, and Ilya Kovalchuk, the 40-year-old wonder, comes through with the huge goal, tying the game up at 5. You wanted goals, you got goals. Korshkov, the Russians are coming, the Russians are here. Korshkov scores the go-ahead goal with 6 minutes left, and that's all it's gonna take. That's a GWG, Kovalchuk and Korshkov. My favorite Russians, Cole Lind, having himself quite a postseason, and for some reason we can't win at home, but we're winning on the road. But we're back at home here. Come on, you're usually pretty good in front of your home fans. Regular season, it's not even a question. I need a Captain Honka goal here. Let's go. Honka, you know what to do in front of the home fans. Who wants spring rolls? There you go. Kovalchuk wants spring rolls. The Russians are here once again. Kovy and Klim Kostin, things you love to see. Period number 2. Oh my goodness, 4-1. Kovy, he's red hot. He gets another one. Vernasty scores. So does Lucas Raymond, but we have a commanding 4-1 lead. I mean, I say commanding, and Rasmussen, he's going to do his thing. Okay, I'd like to make it 5-2 for fun, maybe? I mean, I feel confident. There you go, Honka. I said I wanted a goal. Ask and you shall receive. Favorite captain of all time. What a goal. He comes through on the power play with 10 minutes left, and that is going to be another victory. Alexander, true. Yes, it's true. The rumors are true. We now have a series lead. I don't know why this team does this to me. Scares the shit out of me. The first 2 games, I'm thinking we're done, and then we come back and rattle off 3 straight wins, looking to make it 4. Here we go. We're at the Kingdom where we're 2-0 here, looking to go to the Eastern Conference Finals for the second time in the Dragons' history. Period number 1. We've been hot lately. Let's keep it going. And it's 2-1. All right, Kovalchuk, talk about hot. This guy's red hot. We got Koltsov and Gormley. All right, couple power play goals. Stay out of the box. Period number 2. Oh my goodness, Felix Pox, you beautiful Old Spice smelling man. He gets 2. He gets the go-ahead goal. And then Gustav Lidstrom. I knew I kept this guy for a reason. 2 quick goals back to back. Oh wait, Oscar Gormley, he makes it 4-3. Again, there's still lots of hockey to be played here. Still lots of hockey. They're gonna pull the goalie, and we're off to the Eastern Conference Finals. What a ride this has been. Oh my God. See you later, Prague. Who do we got? Bring them on. I'm ready to go. Who is it? Who's it gonna be? Bring it on. We finally beat the Prague Knights, and we have the Unicorns. Oh boy. Unicorns versus a dragon. Oh my God. The Unicorns got rid of 2 dogs. They got rid of Wit Dog and the Ice Dogs in the Eastern Conference semis, and they got rid of them in only 6 games. So we're both pretty well rested here, and it looks like Ty Ronning got the best of Austin Pope. But seriously, what a postseason for the Yukon Icemen. Pretty amazing to knock off the President's Trophy winners 4 straight. That's some Tampa Bay Lightning, Columbus Blue Jacket type stuff right there. And then there were 4, the final 4, the Roadrunners, the Dragons, the Unicorns, and the Stingray. It's going to be a good run to the final. Having a quick look here at the player stats. Obviously, Felix Pox leading the way, but look at Cole Lind. This guy's been unbelievable. Shane Wright's got 12 helpers, hasn't found the back of the net yet, but he's dishing all day. What's his passing at? 99 passing. No way. Look at this guy. Vernasty's got 6 and 6. Kovalchuk's got 10. Captain Honka's got 11 and 12. So we're rolling right now. I'm feeling pretty good. We haven't played a ton against the Unicorns, so I'm interested to see how this thing's going to play out. And like I said, since this is GM week, and this is already going to be a decently long episode because those playoffs were very stressful, but we've actually been lucky with the injuries, which I'm happy with. But we're going to go ahead and end it off here, and we're going to do hopefully the next 2 rounds in the next video. So I'll make you a deal. If we get bounced in round 3, which I hope we don't, I'm hoping to go to the final here. We have a championship roster. I'll do the draft and the re-sign stage in the next video. If we just go to the Stanley Cup Finals, I'll just do that. It'll be the next 2 rounds, and we'll see what happens. So either way, you're going to get a decent episode for tomorrow, but I thought I'd cut it off here since it's GM week. If you haven't watched all the episodes yet, this would be a good time to go ahead and catch up. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow up against the Miami Unicorns.